So the best moment in my life is the aha moment when you realize the thing and second thing and it seems to be working. But what's the rationale behind that? Is there any scientific trick that leads to extrasensory perception? Now, you can, from a doctor's perspective and from an engineering perspective, if you are a doctor and you are an engineer at once, you're in the best position to lead an investigation. If you are a team of a doctor and engineer, especially telecommunications engineer, you might be in the best position. What is ESP? What is you need a team of engineers and doctors. The researchers into ESP and all these things requires a team of specialists, especially telecommunication engineer, neurosurgeons, and so forth, to investigate that ESP a single or facts. Because I can give you the facts because I am a telecommunications expert, whatever. The analogy between the brain and the computer and see that the consistency in the two things, the natural, the commonality, equipment, electronic equipment, and the way the brain works in many aspects. And the social will be able to medical version of things, which what we have a better chance of discovering the secrets. Now, from an engineering point of view, I can show you the consistency and where ESP may have its origin. I could look at that and see, look at the electromagnetic spectrum. The spectrum which gives us the frequencies and vibrations that things work at all the computers, what the computers, also signs that the technology we know, they have a common consistent, they work at certain vibration levels. Well, levels of vibration when you different level as opposed to the number of cycles that make cycles per second that complete, let's say a rotation, one complete rotation a cycle. Someone will give you 2 rotations a second, 3 rotations a second, 4 rotations a second, 5 rotations, and it can go to infinity. How many light will do? I guess millions, not millions, but thousands of rotations. A second. That's what that differentiates different vibration. The number of cycles they do, and that is as the cycles get more and more second, you see they are able to give you a vision, equipment, a better vision around us, what we cannot see for naked eyes. Things that work with vibrations that are very fast allows us to see, penetrate different aspects of machine. So just carry information about all sorts of things. Things that are too small to see, too big, too far to see, too that to see, do that. Things that evade our senses. Vibrations tend to carry information, and then we have to try to decode it. Now, it's very easy to see that where we are. That's what should have been. Where we are of our development by looking at the spectrum, electromagnetic spectrum. This is my favorite. we are and where there might be consistency, etc. So I'm saying the electromagnetic spectrum, it follows the frequencies of things. If they follow the frequency of things, they are used and forms of it means that the sense of the so let's look at it. What's the so what is phase one? See it as big as possible. Okay, you can clearly see there are a range of things. What is the ESP? You could you frequency, okay? Area of frequency. What do we about that area of the darkness? Darkness is not only peculiar to light. Darkness is something that is peculiar to all of the frequencies. Sense of light is that the absence of any of these frequencies and vibrations is a form of darkness. So darkness is not only something that's a phenomenon that is to visual cortex. We have darkness in all the frequencies, I mean presence and the absence. Now, the concept of darkness, even darkness, has to expand and so forth. So if you're walking outside that black area, the dark area, you have to be dealing with extra sense perception. I think this is a source of ESP technology. All these other things. If you look at the 50 area, if you look into the 40 hertz, your speed. You have any kind of perception of at 10 to the 40 hertz, that has to be some extra sense of perception. And if you have any area of the brain that is peculiar to that, and you have some sort of activity going on, intuitiveness goes beyond out into 20 phenomena beyond that. So there's another aspect of the box. The box is not only in terms of high order, but the box also, I mentioned the low orders, 0.0000. Not only that, but if you get not too trunked numbers, there's also a box there as well. The computer can display, if you go like that, you see the point here, and you put zeros like that. There is where we cannot deal with these other zeros. Hence the reason why that you have extra sensory perception, because if your head can accommodate more zeros than the rest of us, you will be dealing with an assumption that the neurological processes can be in a way that people who exceed a certain amount of use, the neurons are able to, if the neuron The place values we system, the place values of numbers we have the way we represent the place values. They could be people whose heads are working outside the box. Maybe how many numbers after decimal point that your head works with may be different from mine, or before the decimal point, or the decimal point itself. So all that is a box. Let's look at an easy box to see. We're not going to high telecommunications of anymore. We're looking at just numbers. If we're playing with numbers, I'm talking about we're giving numbers place values. To what extent your head can use the place value system? That's the question. Put how many? Let's put numbers, and put a point, and put zeros. So how each of our heads, we have a genetic position to do that. That's why we have a number system, because we all have a predisposition that our heads can manipulate numbers, and we can make a model and a representation of reality using numbers and say, okay, each place value, position represent value. Okay? But it's that which each of us can do that. A genius mind might be able to do a lot more. So we have to look at a basic tool that we have to have relation decision against statistics. Because let's look at that shape. So, a simple, maybe as accurate, simple may not be as accurate result. It tells a story anyhow that the majority of us may be able to manipulate things, and the neurons actually work figures like that, right? And they might be able to match that. So someone like yes, if you're over there, that will be very good. So I will tell you, your memory will be good because the amount of memory places you have to you will be bigger, because if you can store that in your head, then it means that you have lots of memory. Memory will be very good, and you can accurately present reality even more precise than others. So majority of them, they have exception that and outside that they have some data. I call it data. So for all is outside the book's head, then will be something very in your analytics, in analytic skills, etc. Because that kind of, if you're using a question, okay, yes or no, you're able to have much more different questions you can ask. Not simple yes or no, but you say maybe if they if so you'll have a lot more places to work with, even if your logic is simple, I guess, or no at this things. So once you're outside the normal box, everything is considered yes. understand? If, for example, they set an exam, the common entrance, the common would be common entrance. Practical 99% of the intelligence requirements is 99%. So the distribution curve is very important that you put average, because you want the average is what you want to the lower macro in any institution. When you average, you have the genotype has all the basic elements need to live life, intelligent life. Society, you learn for language, you learn skills, and everything you need to function positively in the society. You understand? So if they shift that average thing, it can serve as a filter for people to enter institutions, for jobs, for promotion, everything like that. Okay. Okay, so the existence of ASP is inevitable. The existence of psychic ability is inevitable. The existence of a third eye is inevitable. As well as a matter of fact, there's not only a third eye, there's a third air, and a third nose, and a third skin. Because the limitation is in our own genotype. The genes we select may not be adequate. That's where the whole problem is. And if we're able to ourselves determine where we are on that curve, we would have helped ourselves. So that we're preaching all the time, we can resequence our DNA at will, but that itself is a second DNA. So the existence of ESP is inevitable. As a telecommunications engineer, looking at the spectrum, I can tell you for sure the existence of ESP is inevitable, because the human mind seems to be a microcosm of everything around us. And that we are already adapted to work with all that is outside there. The reason why, because of socialization, some abilities have become more pronounced than others because of the of survival. I mean, we some of the origins, if more than others, demand. Because of their demand, they shoot over others, and others remain behind. If we were here, if the sunlight, if we only had half a day of sunlight here, this and a few million years, we would have developed a lot more ESP, because we have been having to work much more in the dark, and that have enhanced some of the genes that are out there that remain dormant. Even I was working all the time with my science and science, I was trying to be the top of the line and top this and top that, trying to reach the top of everything. But it's only when I realized I was a victim. Someone had chosen me to die by the use of scientific gimmickry, and the need now become for me to use more than science now to exist. You see, I had this in a box, and they were going to crush me like that using scientific gimmickry, and I had to get out there and produce the goods to combat what you do. Now it is almost impossible now to find anything because that is ahead of a genius. It's impossible for them to use any kind of science they have there now to destroy me, destruct me, or tamper with anything in my head. I'm going to use any strong language against them. The guy is cutting me off on these things. So I go leave them like that. I will just tell them that you cannot penetrate inside there. I'm not going to tell the consequences because I can use that and say I'm threatening. Okay? So I'm not going to use any threatening language, but that is not useless. If I feel threatening, it'll have no use for me. Because what I have to do, I will do it when the time comes. All right, so I don't announce anything. So we are living in a situation that science is not adequate and you have to use your natural resources to survive. That's basically what